everyone, welcome to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So today I'm going to do a book review for Slayer. This is a this is the next in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series by Kiersten White. This is written by, this was provided to me by Simon & Schuster Australia in exchange for a review, and I'm so grateful to them for this. Firstly because I really love this book, I love the characters, the plot line, the story, and just how it all worked out together. So I'm going to do a bit of a review on here today, and I'm going to start first with our characters and then move on to others. This will probably most likely contain spoilers, so just so you know right now, it is based on the 20th anniversary of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it does contain elements and humour from the previous Buffy series in this new series. It also does include Buffy in this series in the way of a thing called Slayer dreams. So Slayer dreams are basically where Slayers are in each other's heads and they see each other's dreams, so they can see Nina, our main character's dreams, or Nina can see other characters' dreams, and as a result she can see when they're in trouble or what's happening and how that works. So Nina is our main character, and she's a watcher. She's basically part of the watcher community, but she's never been allowed to train, and so she also then becomes a Slayer due to events that unfold when the seed of wonder or the seed of magic is basically destroyed by Buffy and the other Slayers due to I guess them breaking from the Watchers and trying to save the world. So Nina is actually Athena, is her full name, and she's actually a twin to Artemis, and Artemis is the one who's had the training, who's had the good life, who's been there trying to support Nina, and then, yeah, basically things happen. I'm not going to go into those details. So, basically, we also have Leo, who is Nina's watcher, and he's the son of Eve, and I won't say what he is, but he's not actually fully human. We've also got Eve, who's a watcher and Leo's mother. Rice, who's Nina's friend, he's a future council member / watcher in training. And Cillian, Rice's boyfriend, he's basically a normal human who used to have magic and work with magic, but since magic no longer exists, he doesn't have magic anymore. And then Imogen is a carer of the Littlies / future Watchers outcast. She's basically an outcast thanks to how her mum acted, and there is a bit of a twist at the end to do with her being the hunter around Nina and Artemis's prophecy. So this prophecy is basically said, child of Slayer, child of Watcher, the two become one, the one becomes two. Girls of fire, protector and hunter, one to mend the world and one to tear it asunder. When all else ends, when all hope perishes alongside wonder, her darkness shall rise and all shall be devoured. And so it's quite an interesting, I'm still curious to see the second book and how that's going to go about, because that part didn't actually, parts of it have started coming about in the first book, but I'm keen to see how those parts come about in the second book. Then we've got another couple of characters. We've got Jade, who I don't really know much about Jade, except that she was a former magic user, and now that she doesn't have magic, she doesn't feel like she has as much purpose. Doug, a demon that's basically like a happy drug demon and feeds off your happiness, and he's kind of in contact with Nina's mum, Helen. I'll go into her after in a minute. We've also got Honora, who is a watcher, a bit of a traitor, a friend or / I'm not sure if girlfriend is part of it, of Artemis. And then we've got the Watcher Council, which is Nina's mum Helen, Ruth Zabuto, Eve Silvera, Bradford Smythe, Wanda Wyndham Price. And yeah, basically there are things that happen. There are deaths in the book, So I won't say who or what because I don't want to completely ruin that. But part of the storyline is also Nina's decisions and how she goes about realising that being a Slayer isn't necessarily a bad thing. And part of that help actually comes thanks to Buffy and one of her dreams when Buffy tells her that she can define being a Slayer, and Nina realises that she can be a healer like she wants to be, but she can also be a Slayer and help save people. And the start of the book, it does sort of continue from, well, what I noticed, I used to watch Buffy when I was a kid and I watched the TV series. I haven't actually read the books. But it seems to me that it continues from the end of the Buffy TV series when Buffy turns all Slayers into, all potential Slayers into Slayers. And Nina is basically considered the last Slayer ever because she turned right before magic disappeared from the world. And as a result, no more Slayers can happen. And the Watcher Council has basically been destroyed due to the rift between the Slayers and the Watchers Council. And so there is a lot of sort of different aspects of working through that and learning how to do that. So I don't want to go into too much more because it will spoil it more. But basically, when Buffy closed the world or destroyed the Seed of Wonder, all magic disappeared and the Hellmouths that were trapping the demons disappeared as well. So they closed. And basically all the demons that are left are stuck on Earth. And so it's about working out which demons are, shall we say, affected and which aren't, or which are harmful to people and which aren't, and working out which demons can be, shall we say, knowing which demons are in the wrong or which aren't. I'll say that I really did enjoy this book and I would highly recommend reading it. I can't wait for the second in the series because I really enjoyed it and I just want to know what happens next. I really hope you have enjoyed my review and I hope you'll consider getting it. Thanks again to Simon & Schuster for providing me this book in exchange for a review. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you later. Bye.